All right, hello Carolina Preps fans. Summer tour is well underway here in Scotland County in Laurinburg. Coach Richard Bailey, I'm going to move this way, just kind of get some sun in your face. You got a big 7-on-7 out here. Got some good football teams. Your team looks pretty good. Tell us how the summer's going.
Yeah, we've had a good summer so far. Still early, but we've had about 100 kids out every day. The kids have been lifting and running, and I'm really more worried about that part than I am the 7-on-7. But we've had enough that we got two teams out here at the same time, and they both seem to be doing pretty good things. And I like the effort that we're getting.
I mean, you've always had great football teams. As long as I've ever known you, dating back to the days I was at Berg, you was at Jack Britt. But nonetheless, you have put together a great staff, and it looks like you've made an effort to try to get better on the defensive side. Tell us how that's going.
Yeah, we have to improve on defense. It's been, and in fairness, I've been calling the defense some, and obviously that hasn't worked out real well. So I brought in Coach Metzger, who's had a long history at Pinecrest and at Central Montgomery, or Montgomery Central, and then Coach Huey from Douglasburg. They're both defensive guys, and I really like what they bring to the table. I've also hired a couple of my former players that were college football players on the defensive side of the football. So we're really looking to make some improvements there. And then I brought in Matt Quinn, who was the head coach at St. Andrews. They canceled their program. So literally I think the last count, I have 6 former head football coaches on my staff. So hopefully they make my life a little bit easier.
Man, I'd like to know how the meetings go, like after practice, before practice, and with all those head coaches.
Hard for me to get a word in edgewise. Coach Metzger, he likes to get after it a little bit, and don't get me wrong, they all have great ideas though, and they all bring a lot to the table. But there is a lot of energy and a lot of great ideas, and I'm just excited to have all those guys here with me.
I know that the last couple of years hadn't been quite the standard that you probably want,
Yep.
Although they've been great years, man. A lot of programs across the state would love to have a down year like y'all have had, I guess. And I hate to call it the down year, but,
No, I'm with you.
You haven't been quite the standard that you're typical of having. How do you feel like you guys are looking and getting back to those 12, 13, 14 win type seasons?
Yeah, it's just become a little more difficult as sort of a Highway 74 corridor. The numbers aren't quite what they used to be, but that doesn't mean we can't coach them harder and get more out of them. We've made some really good playoff runs. I'd like to have a little more success in the regular season. This new conference, I don't know what that's going to mean yet. It's going to be a difficult one with Cape Fear and with Terry Sanford, who we've had some great non-conference games with. But our non-conference schedule is going to have us prepared. We got Dillon, Forest, Richmond. We play Pinecrest. If we're not beat all them crap, we might be okay once the season actually starts, the conference season.
All right, Coach. Hey, I appreciate you having me out here, and good luck the rest of the year.
Hey, I appreciate what you guys do at Carolina Preps. Y'all are phenomenal. Thank you.
Thanks, sir.